Good evening once again. We are back at it with blueprints. Things continue to go extremely well. Talking to both my dad and my brother who are playing this game at the same time. Yeah, I'm very interested in figuring out how to use the laboratory and the boiler room. I have not had success getting those lined up. Title of this stream, I want to see if I can. I'm not going to force it because I think it's more effective to just try to go with the flow, but that's what I'm looking for the most right now. So yeah, let's get to it. Also, I'm going to perform a faux pas and I will be eating at some point. Whenever my brother brings dinner up, he is kind enough to make food most of the time at our house, and he made falafel that is quite good. Grab our allowance. It looks like the coins don't respawn. So my initial theory with them was correct, that they did represent the coins that I had previously thrown in there. So if I can't connect the boiler room, yeah, I don't have a shrine blessing, and apparently it's OP. If I can't connect the boiler room to the pump room, then I will likely refill the well next time I have the pump room, just so that I can make wishes again, because I do speculate that that increases luck. Weird. Normally there is something in here. Man. Nah, we're not doing it. I want to find the boiler room first and then try the laboratory. I'm gonna go up one more. Get some gems too. Well, that's not what I want. The other two boxes are true. This box does not contain gems. This box contains gems. So I'm guessing this is false, false. No, false, true, true. Yeah, false, true, true. Oh, what? Oh, I misread that. That's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. I have a tough call. You can just do the hallway. Because yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the hallway. I don't have any real need to go into the foundation. I'm just gonna let it sit. Conference room, that's pretty good. We'll just take the extra steps, I think. There is something on the table. That's honestly what I was hoping to find, and so I think I am going to take the terrace and then just go back up to the chapel. There it is, yeah, okay. That's good. I'm gonna make a controversial decision. Hi, Bamboo. I'm just gonna open this in case it has the secret garden key. Okay, well, not a waste, at the very least. I like the compass. Terrible. Okay. I just don't want to have to go to the left more. So I am going to drop the laboratory. I think... I mean, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then set your steps to 40 seems pretty good. But I also don't want to draft red rooms. So I could just cancel this and then come back here and immediately set my steps to 40 later. I don't know where items spawn in this room. If indeed they do. But this is a real bummer. I already ate an apple, so we'll see how effective that is for me. Bedroom's probably okay. Nope, never mind. Bedroom is not okay. I think we'll go for the bedroom. Workshop could be pretty big. Let's take it, I think. Alas, there's always a... I say always. There is, unfortunately, another barrier here. Does the boiler room take a gem to draft? If my math is right, I could rotate this to go up. And then 1, 2, 3. Draft this room. If it doesn't connect to the laboratory, then I can still go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then set my steps to 40. That also works. Okay. It would be dumb if you could change parameters whenever you wanted, but figured I would check. Man, regretting deeply not drafting that security room. It just does not want me to get back down to the lower ranks there. I don't have the broken lever. But none of these are really good draft choices here. Starting with extra steps tomorrow could be good. The first time I found the broken lever, it was in the Great Hall. I also could theoretically just try to get to the antechamber today. Because I had the foundation, Great Hall could open the side door. I think it's the side door. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Probably not going back to the laboratory, though, unless I have to. There it is. I'm actually the dumbest man alive. I forgot that this room had the security door. Well, I mean, don't know what I was expecting, if I'm being honest. Wow. Bit of a bad day. I will go and use that upgrade disc then. Parlor, huh? Jeez. Risk reward, I guess. Don't think I need 2 wind-up keys, contrary to my performance today. Yeah, I think just safe is good. Excuse me. Then let's go back and check the battery pack again, I guess. Okay. Bad luck can't be beat, it seems, and that's okay. Let's call it a day, shall we? I'm gonna go turn the light on in my room while this plays. I mean, we can do a schoolhouse run. I don't really need to go back to the tomb yet, to my knowledge. There's a broken lever, that's a good start. I wonder if at some point it does something to turn off the flames again. Or maybe if there's a particular sequence you need to activate them in. Library in that spot is a little useless since it already connects to the foundation. So just avoiding that draft. So dormitory with the classrooms is pretty. This was low-key my thought when I drafted, or when I added the dormitory to my drafting pool, because I knew the classrooms had this floor plan. So I think I'm gonna take this, because I also haven't been in here before, and a key is good. And here's Drafting Strategy Volume 2, so that's good. Okay. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve our craft and refine our ideas. In this edition of Drafting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level: room subtypes. While we previously explored the use of colored floor plans to categorize the basic kinds of rooms, in this issue we will be examining architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the types of rooms in your house. These symbols provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of a room, whether it is a designated workspace, a utility control room, or conundrum. Conundrum, that's fun. These subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room at a quick glance. By including these symbols on their floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. But the benefits of the floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface level, simplistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced drafters. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool, the drafting process. As such, they are spaces that are often designed for activities related to academic pursuits and research. Some of their common features include floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. As students of the art of drafting, aspiring architects can greatly benefit from the knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer. Academia isn't only found in the mountains of Korarica. Classroom is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergy for other drafting rooms, but it's also a valuable source of information and knowledge. Did you know the classrooms you will find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the culmination of your academic journey, grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. Noted. Far from the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is a rugged industrial space, marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects this focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as the command centers for estate operations, housing the control systems that keep everything running smoothly. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. So when you're in a room, look up, there might be a duct. Did you know that drafting from a floor that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing a room with ducts? That's actually pretty cool. And I love ducts. No time like the future. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. These floor plans, known as tomorrow rooms, are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is critical to draft success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. Time freeze, nothing better exemplifies the setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than freezer, but drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know that there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Entering furnace or sauna after drafting freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying, and you will once again be able to use them. However, if you still wish your accounts to carry over the next day, you will have to refreeze your assets by again re-entering the freezer. Warning, if the furnace is drafted within a few ranks of freezer, then the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Okay. I would like to melt the freezer at some point. Perplexing plans. Any architect who loves challenge inevitably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms in their house. These floor plans, marked only with a single enigmatic jigsaw piece, lack accompanying text and explanations, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms, like parlor and billiard room, become increasingly difficult to solve them, evolving over time as you progress. The final type of room we will cover in this issue is the spread room. These floor plans enable the architect to spread out items among many rooms. When items are spread, they are only placed in currently active rooms in the house. The number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms in your estate. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spreads. Strategies that employ spread rooms are often centered around travel and backtracking. I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we've received after we sent out our very first issue of Drafting Strategy. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine, getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day in turn inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs of the court's grand architect, Louisa T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on the way I view the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves, and our purpose, why it is found in the hidden floor plans of our youth. Okay. Just scrolling to where my next blank spot is. Okay. Black pawn, that's good. Times, okay. So we're gonna need a lot of gems to draft all the classrooms, if that in fact will happen today. I think the bedroom en route to the dormitory is probably a good choice. The den opens more doors and gives me a gem. The classroom gets me started. Let's go for the classroom. I don't think I have unlocked the classroom in the blueprint room, so I'm guessing that means that I won't be able to get 8 classrooms plus. Like the note said, you need to have more than 8 classrooms. I've only been to the drafting studio once, unfortunately. So here's grade 1. I did look at these already. I'm gonna not eat the apple, just in case I get the opportunity to. Do differently later. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the other box with the true statement. This is the only true box. That's... I mean, that would put it in here, right? If one of the other boxes is true and this one is true, gems are in the other one. Noted. Yeah. One, two, blank, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would still be a net positive to go. Do you know if this stacks? Like I can come back to here after drafting 3 compass rooms and then get 30 steps, or do I have to go back between each draft? I think I'm gonna head there just in case, because it is still technically a net positive to do so. But if you do know, then I'd appreciate that, because being able to plan around that would be good. I think I'm... because I bought both of these, and I would like to check them out. I think I'm going to do this one first, because I think there's more information I need to glean out of the sigils that I currently have. Oh, fam. I want to go in the attic so bad. But I have... Aquarium is probably better, just because that way I'm not banking wholly off of this. But I could also just draft one of these rooms and then go explore the other side, because that's also cutting down the amount of backtracking for the dormitory. I think I'm just going to get the mailroom. I haven't gotten the mailroom in a while. And getting the package on the entrance steps, I think, is better than... So we'll go here, we'll check to see if there's anything. I mean, love me a key card. And that means I am going to come eat the apple. And then we're just going to get 3 dead-end rooms and cry. I mean... closet could be good. Pantry could also be good. I think we need the items if we're going to try to do a classroom day, and I'm happy to have those. Again, den is probably better, just for the sake of room availability, but... I don't know. So is this just supposed to... Thank you. Thank you for crying with me. Is this just supposed to teach us the... Because there's another fragment of a sheet like this in another room. In the locker room, yeah. Also, what kind of hacking teacher doesn't tell the students what they got wrong? Like, it's so annoying. I just also don't understand why you would bother teaching children a numeric, a color-based system of doing math when there's already a pretty effective system. I think it's a pretty effective system using symbols. Yeah. And that also raises the question, in the hovel, there's the room that has the note of 45 rooms with 5 numbers with different colors. And it equals 7. Blue 4, blue 5 is 9. Pink 2 is 18. No, it equals 0, wouldn't it? 9 times 2 is 18, divided by 9 is 2, minus 2 is 0. So I'm wondering if it is something else. Anyway. An orange. Passageway is the safest here, because it guarantees at least 2 other doors beyond just the south door. But again, I want to be able to use my gems. So we'll take the risk. I'll just drop a storeroom, I guess. Having read Swim Bird, I'm still curious why there is a... or Dive Bird, I am curious why there is... Swim Bird, Dive Bird, whatever. Don't know what he's doing here. Bastards. I have the broken lever. Sledgehammer is dirt cheap, so let's get that. It is day 20, that's why it's dirt cheap. Den is probably pretty good here. Again, could take a risk on the lab. Mostly because it points up, and that's what I want. But security is also just pretty good. I like seeing inventory. I like being able to set security level. Because I have 9 keys. I am pretty set there. Ha! But I have the key card, so it doesn't matter too much. I think we're just going to leave that as a backup if needed. Because again, I don't want to just blow through all of my... well, all of my steps with the Queen's Gambit. Wow, they really just hate me. We could just do the guest bedroom. Walk-in closet could have stuff. We'd rotate the kitchen, because I recently added water to the kitchen, and I'm wondering if filling the sink does anything. Okay. See if I regret that. A morning room. $16 minus 10 is 6. Oh, times 5 divided by 10 is 3. 16, 11, 22, 11. I'll take it. 15, you say? Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna leave that running. See if it does anything. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. So it would still be a net negative, even if it gave me 2 stacks, as it were. So I would need to draft more to make it worth backtracking that far so far. So dormitory at the very bottom is not necessarily a good plan, I think. making sure. I still just feel like there should be something to investigate with the magnifying glass on this. Man. I mean, let's go see what Great Alazar has to say. Running shoes makes going back to the dormitory. I was thinking the same thing, honestly. Like, there was a firework that went off near our house. Seems a bit excessive. Okay. Getting ready to type rapidly.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes. The fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day.
So yeah, we had heard
Nothing more to say.
there had been some evidence that someone else was here in the house. The room is neat. but I don't have coins. Aquarium is fine. Lets me explore the rest of the side of the house. So is this Lady Epson as a young woman? The photograph in the red room, dark room, whatever, showed that this is her desk, her office. I'd had a thought about this at some point, but don't remember what that thought was. So, yeah, I don't know. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See, I'm already not making it back to anything. So might as well just draft away, I think. It's a little unethical to put a living thing in a room that isn't necessarily going to be drafted every day. I hope that Mrs. Babbage takes care of the little hamster rat thing. Okay. Again, not a great day. Oh, saved by the sneakers. So it looks like it doesn't stack. Which is good to know, to be fair. Okay. Can't have every day be good, I guess. Excuse me. So, the item that had been taken with the Great Alzara's... Yeah, I mean, where's the lie? The item that was taken showed this little nightstand. And I don't remember seeing the lantern here, but also the birds were knocked over, so... Jeez. Dude, that's so good. I'm just... There are... Well, we can look at the directory, right? So the shelter... The hovel could be good for sure, but it's basically just the shelter, tool shed, and root cellar that really make it worth going out and spending those steps. There's part of me that's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't spend my steps going out to the outside room every day. But there's also, it's like, it gives such a benefit if you get a good one that it's, I don't know. I wish I had more than 70 steps, is the short answer. I've been treated really well by the root cellar, so I'm gonna go for that. And again, just check foolishly to see if there's anything in here, but there often isn't. With the extra keys, I'm not gonna draft on the right or the left first. I almost always do, just because of the foundation, but I've been punished so hard by the Queen's Gambit that I'm just gonna start on this side and see how that goes. There are 2 empty boxes. There are 2 true boxes. This box is empty. I mean, again, easiest solution is these are both false. Well, no, wait. If this is false, this is true. This is true, and then it could be in here. Wait, okay. No, yeah, because if this is true, true, false, then they are in here, right? Okay. Whew. I do want a commissary. I don't think I want it yet. I don't want the answer to this question. I want to find the answer, not to be given the answer. But, like, if the dates are the key for opening safes, like the picture code, indicates, I feel like the fact that March is black here indicates that March is the month for this room, but I don't know what the day would be. And again, there are, I think, 5 different busts in here, and there's one queen for sure. At least one crowned woman bust. And so I just don't know. Barons is the only pluralized one, but there are more than one type of statue that has 2, because I think there are 2 of those fancy mustache men. Yeah. Well, wait. Yeah. 2 fancy mustache men. Also, the boudoir puzzle or boudoir safe was month date, but the drawing room puzzle is day month, which also complicates things. So, I placed this green room on barren ground and there was no item in here, so I'm suspicious. No, sorry, it wasn't on barren ground. This is on rich ground, so that's frustrating. I mean, we've been dreaming dreams of boiler rooms, so I think we just take this and hope we can get the laboratory or something off of the room here. Shoot. Well, the furnace does have a connection to the boiler room, so it might be worth it just to see what that does. Oh. That's it? Not even a special key? That makes me regret a lot of my choices today. Okay. I think I'm going to go back down and draft over this way. Because I don't know if I want to risk. I don't know. Yeah. Tough choices. Bastards. Boy, if only I had a shovel. None of these are really good. Probably don't need to go in there. I don't see any item. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I considered it because I thought that the archives might have connections, and I should have just gone with it. Lesson learned. Well, not a complete waste, it seems. Yes, I am going to read the notebook. I'm just looking around to see. What's in the room? Yep, okay. Oh, it's locked, and my amateur lockpick set doesn't do it. That's awful. Yeah, well, another pretty bad day. We've got one new room and one very minor discovery, so it can't be called explicitly a waste, but the weight room also connects around. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of things I could have done, a lot of things I should have done. 'Cause I'm assuming that a letter to the mailroom is going to be good. Oh, it's picking up the fireworks too. Gross. Courtyard is kind of fun. Always left unlocked is pretty good. 2 gems to counteract drafting it is pretty good. I don't think 5 big spots is consistently going to be good enough. It's tempting though. I like big spots. Yeah, I thought about 2 gems for a while, but I don't know. I have a lot of rooms that give an increase of gems at this point, and so I just think balancing out, getting not needing as many keys. I'm hoping that will pay off at some point. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna do at least one more day, just because these have been pretty quick. I'm shocked that my mic is not filtering out the fireworks. I think my blessing just ran out, but I think I kind of want the tool shed. Okay. I'm not gonna make the deposit yet. I'm gonna see if I can get more coins, because all I've been able to do so far is offer my allowance, which has only ever been 2 at this point. that, I mean, works out. I'm gonna leave the, well, no, I'm gonna eat the apple. Oh. That's pretty good. I think. Courtyards. It would have been better if I had taken the gems, I guess. Assuming that they're all the same type of courtyard. I mean, they're courtyards, that could still be beneficial, but... Major regrets. All of my upgrades these recently seem to be just garbage choices, so that feels great. I don't have coins, so I think Chapel is probably better than Courtyard here. Deal. Go down and draft those 2 entrance hall rooms. I want to know if I need to get out to that statue, or if that statue has relevance somehow. Hmm. Okay. This puzzle sucks. Because you could interpret this as blank, meaning that the box is empty. But this could be true, this could be true, and this could be false, and the gems are in here. Also, next to is a little ambiguous. They are in a slight triangle. Cool. Still not a fan of these puzzles. Yeah, not excited for that statement. Hegelian shitting. Hegelian shit posting. So, I'll confess, I was salty when I accidentally chose the Queen's Gambit as my ability. And so I looked up to see if you could change it. And it is possible to change it, you just need to solve the puzzle again. You need to get the rooms that have the same pieces again. And so I'm tempted to take the observatory and hope that I can get the study and then just change my ability so I'm not losing steps every time I go up the left side. Because being able to do the frickin' king is probably what I would choose, just given how consistently reasonable and viable that is. but I also just take security. I have a key card, and so could get to the dining room or get dining room food going up. You think? I want to go for security, but I'll take it under advisement that you should always draft observatory. Yeah, I do have a key card. See? There you go. It's dinner time! So, I know that one of the antechamber levers is in the greenhouse. I know that one of the antechamber levers is in the Great Hall with the 7 locked doors. I don't know what room on the west side has the antechamber lever. I am tempted by the passageway over the rotunda because of the possibility of getting the attic and spending my gems that way. I don't want the archives because I want to get the study if possible, and I want to be able to know if I'm getting the study. But I'm also leery of spending all my gems. I could just redraw. But also, I just accepted the cross, which means that I'm likely to draft these much more than I am the study, which is problematic. I hate it, but... Nine minus 2 times 2. Okay, yeah. 6, 3, 15, 1, 2. Oh, what? Two times 2. Oh, yeah. That's why I was an English major, not a math major. That's aggravating, actually. It's genuinely irritating. But good to know that I can get it in there, I guess. That's tempting. I think I'm gonna draft it. Okay, no, maybe not. Well, neither of these are gonna be good either. Just place it there, I guess. Not even gonna go in yet, because I'd rather just go explore down here and see if I can get more steps and or resources. I'm gonna go eat food. I think. Yeah, I don't think it's worth trying to wait to get a showroom, since I especially have the archives. Wait, was there a lockpick? No, I don't have the lockpick this run. I had it 2 days ago, I think. Shit. Hate this game so much. Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. And that just blocks off the East Wing Hall, so we're gonna open this. We can connect to the furnace if we want, if I need another key. Nothing really matters, I guess. Because the piece I'm always missing is the queen. Because office has the king, observatory has the knight, nook has the rook, den has the pawn. That's the one I wrote down, but a lot of places have the pawn. It's the queen. So unless like secretly the Great Hall has a queen in it, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I don't have enough to go draft that spot and go out and try to. That chapel has the bishop, as does the rumpus room, but I never get. The rumpus room is much rarer than the chapel. Unfortunate. Okay. I think I'm just gonna call it, because then I can spend some time working on the video that I should have spent earlier today. I have recorded all the audio, and I still need to splice it and line it up, but I still have a considerable amount of work to do. And I'm not confident in my ability to do it all tomorrow, so I'm going to see if I can just splice through as much of the audio as I can tonight, and then start preliminary looking at clips to go gather for it. So again, this was disappointing, a disappointing series of 4 days where I got very little information, just was not in the groove, it seems, not getting the right house layouts. But I did also learn some of the rooms that have vents in the ceilings, so hopefully that will help me the next time I try to get laboratory whatnots. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see how long I keep playing this on stream. I am happy to continue streaming this game for basically ad infinitum, but there are also other games and other things coming out that, because I'm going to be streaming Elden Ring Night Rain on Friday, and once the Switch 2 comes out, I plan to do assuming I can get a console. Like, if I can't get a console, then it's a moot point, but once I get a console, I plan to do a stream for playing at least some of Mario Kart World, some of Wind Waker, some of the Tears of the Kingdom at 60 frames per second that I've been dreaming of since last year. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep streaming this, given that it's not always the most entertaining per se. That said, I also, if I do just play randomly, I might also just stream, because then YouTube will save the footage. So we'll see what I do with Blueprints. I'm still having fun. I just want to have better days than this. So anyway, again, thank you all for watching. Had a good time. Glad that people were here. I will see you for sure on Friday, and will if I get the video done earlier than I fear I will, then I will probably stream again of Blueprints. Or if I get done really early, then I might do a because Night Rain goes live Thursday at like 6 o'clock Eastern time. It goes live early because, you know, midnight in Japan. So if I get done with the video really early, I might just do a quick stream of that before Friday. But I have my two Souls-like, roguelike friends who will be playing with me on Friday. So that I'm hoping that be a good time, first time streaming with other people. Anyway, once again, thank you. I will talk to you on Friday, hopefully, and hope you have a good weekend. Bye.